Hello, my name is Shrihan.
I'm Zohaib.
So our project is a fighting style game running on our MSPM0, and we're just going to walk through it step by step. So when the game starts, we're just going to see this first screen, which lets us choose between English or Spanish, and then this shows that it's multiple languages, and then based on what we select, that's how the game will run.
And we'll do English first. And after choosing the language, this screen allows the user to choose how they want to control the character. You could either use the slide pot or the joystick, and this allows the user to use either inputs for the system. And we'll go ahead and use the slide pot with the punch button on the right.
Okay, so once the control mode is selected, the game will begin, and then the goal is to defeat the enemy by reducing their health to 0, and you don't want to get hit in the process. So this is what we're doing. We're moving horizontally with the slide pot, and then we'll show you guys how the joystick works later.
The slide pot and the joystick are read using the ADC, which is sampled at the periodic rate inside our timer interrupt. And we use 2 interrupts in the system. The first one is a timer interrupt that runs the game engine. It updates the position of both the sprites, and it handles collisions between them. And the second is a cystic interrupt, which is used for sound generation. I'll put the sound output.
Yeah. So during this gameplay, we use external buttons to control our actions, and then one button used to punch, which is what Zohaib's doing right now, and then another is used to block, which means if you try to get punched, then you won't lose health. And then we have that button right there at the top to pause the game whenever you want. And then the enemy is moving just through a simple patrolling back and forth motion.
And on the display, we have 2 moving sprites over here, the player on the left and the enemy. And then there's the hit effects every time you punch them, the black hit effect. And the sprites move either based on the user input or the time. User input for the player and the time for the enemy. And we optimize the graphics by only drawing parts of the screen because when we updated the screen at every frame, it kept flickering.
Yeah, so how the game works pretty much is that when an attack successfully lands, that'll cause damage to the opponent, and then that'll trigger an LED feedback, which is why you keep seeing the green LED flash on. And then when the attacker gets hit by the opponent, you'll see the red LED flash. So that kind of signals the HP changes you're seeing at the top there, and then who's winning the game at the current time.
And the game also includes sound effects when either player is hit, and different sounds play for if they're hit or if they're attacking or if they're blocking. If you can hear it.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to hear, but yeah.